This conference will now be recorded.
Today we discuss, good morning everybody. Today we discuss about the some of the list functions and programs on the lists. We'll see first count function, count function. So list count, and it returns the it return it returns the count, return the count of how many how many how many times object occurs object object occurs in list. It returns the count of how many times object occurs in a list. So first see the syntax and then we'll see one example. The syntax is the list dot count the object how many times appeared in the list. So here one parameter is used here. The parameter is parameter is only one, that is object. The parameter is the object. This object occurs how many times in the list, defined by using the count. And next see the example. First create a list. So the A list equals to of 1 2 3. So X Y Z are again 1 2 3. So A B C. So I'll use the 1 2 3 again. And next we will see the list dot count of the object is 1 2 3. How many times occurred in the list? Here 3 times will occur in the list. Then produce the result as 3 will occur here. And next same way we will use the list dot count of, use the object, that object is X Y Z. So this object will occurs only one time. This will occurs only one time. It will produce this, right? So we'll see in a practical. So I don't want to type again and again. Just copy it and paste. And here I want to print the element list, a list of print that particular objects, how many times it will be counted. And again I will use to print here. print of a list. So I will save the file. So example of list count. And save this file and run this file. I will run this file. 3 and 1. So 1, 2, 3. How many times it will occur means 3 times. XY will occur only 1 time. That will be printed here. 3 and 1. Okay. And next we see the index object.
Sir,
Excuse me, Chapma.
sir, if we print the element, if we give the element which is not present in the list, then what will be the output, sir? It is 0 or error, sir?
You'll see. So I will not 3, 4, 5 is not presented. So 5. 0 it will be produced. It will produce the 0.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
It will counts now. That's why it produce the it will available or not. 0 means it is not available. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
Next we'll see the index position. Index function. Index means it returns the lowest index in the list that object appears. So object appears at the starting lowest index of the list. So first we will see it returns the lowest index in list that object appears. That objects appear. So syntax is return the lowest index in the list. That means first occurrence of the object first occurrence of the list. That means we'll see the syntax list dot index of object. Here only one parameter. So the parameter is the object. This object returns the first index of the object. First it returns the first index, and the object have first you such that in the index position. That's the first index positioning of the list. So search the object in list. So first we see the example, and then it's in practical. So a list equals to, so I will use the same list. and a list dot insert a list dot index, not insert, index of 1 2 3. So it will produce the lowest index value, that is the 0, and it occurs 3 times, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, but it occurs only the first position of the element, lowest indexing. That's why it produces the 0. We will see in practical. File save as its index of. So we'll see the not count a dot list is index, a list dot index of 1 2 3. Save the file and run the file. It will produce at the 0th position. In case Control V, X Y set, F5, it produce the first position. And in case it is not available, what will produce? We will set dot index of 3 4 5. It produced an error. It's a 3 4 5 value error. It will is not in list. It produced an error. It not in the list. Okay, and next we'll see the next insert function. Insert. It's a insert function. Insert the object into a list at offset. Insert the object. Insert the object. Insert the object into list at offset. So you see the syntax. List dot insert of index object. Index positioning, where it will be inserted, that is the index positioning, and object, which object you will be inserted on that particular position. So we will see the parameters. Two parameters are available, index and object. So first one is the index. Index is where it will be stored, where it will be stored. Positioning, where it will place the object, where it will place the object. And next object means obj. This object is to be inserted. Object is to be inserted. Next, see the example. A list equals to, so see the same list. I will use the same list. So I will insert the list into one more object and that particular position. So we will insert the indexing and insert, how will insert to see the a dot list, a list of a list dot insert. It's a positioning in the first positioning. I will insert the first positioning. The object is 3, 4, 5. The object is the 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 element will be inserted into first position. We will see in the practical. So is the a list dot insert of the first positioning. I will inserting the 3, 4 and 5 object and I will save the file. Sample dot list underscore the insert. And we will save the file and I will run the file. So I will print first and then run the file. I will print the A list. That's before A list and after A list. We will see the before A list. Print of A list. That is before inserting, after inserting. Before inserting and the after inserting. Before and after the inserting. We'll see in the, I will run the file. That's before insert. We'll see the before insert is 1 to 3 X Y Z 1 to 3 ABC and 1 to 3. But after insertion, and the first position will occurs the 3, 4, 5. It will stored in the list. Next, we'll see how to insert in the extended list. How to insert the extended list. We'll say the I want to insert y equals to 3 to 4 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. This is the another list. I will insert a list of a list dot insert of a particular position. That position is, and I want to second position. I want to use the second position. I will use to insert the object as y and then print of a list. After inserting the extended list, how to insert this list will be inserted into second position. List within the another list will be added here. So we'll see the list. So here, so we'll add the second position as an another list. 3 to 4 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. I want to access the 4, 5, 6 position, 4, 5, 6 element. How to access this element? How to access this element? Third element, third position, a list of 3 of first position. So print this particular element, print of a list of third second position, insert of second and first element. I'll run the file. So we'll see how to access this element means. So a list of second position and first element. This will be accessed like this 4 5 6. Okay, and we'll see the pop object. Pop. So pop function, pop. It returns, this function returns return last object, return the last object, return the last object, and remove the object. And we'll see the syntax. Syntax is list dot pop of object, list dot pop of object. Object parameter, here's one parameter is occurred. Here one parameter is occurred. The parameter is the object. Which object to be removed. In case you will pass the empty parenthesis, it will be removed at the last element, last object of the list. You will pass the empty parenthesis. It will take the last element of the list. In case you will use the last element of the list, or that's an object from the list. You may pass the object. That object must be deleted from list. Object from list. And we see the example. A list, same we will use the A list. I will use to remove, so remove the particular object or at the end of the object. We'll see the first A list dot, so A list dot pop. Only you will use this means it remove the last element. That last element is the 120. That's in case you will remove the XY shed, you will pass the particular object. A list dot pop of XY shed, pop of XY shed. That particular object only it will be removed. So first we will see this one. This is the A list. I will remove the element. For suppose I will pass the z equals to A list dot pop, and first print the chat, print of chat, and I will print the A list. We will save the file, example list pop. It's run the file. It's remove the last element of the list. Remove the last element of the list, and we'll see the any object, particular object will be deleted means we will see the y equals to, or directly you will pass the print, no problem. So A list dot pop of the object has x, y, z, and print of y, and next print A list. We'll see it. So, in particular object we cannot assign, so object cannot be interpreted as an integer. Okay, only integers, string objects cannot be interpreted as an integer. We'll see it. Particular object, it will be removed. Pop index out of range. Okay, I will pass the index number. What will happen? Okay, so index, you will pass the index number, that element only removed. Object here, the object is nothing but index position. Object here, the object is nothing but index. The object is the index index position, index to be removed, index element to be removed. Here not the you will pass the object, you will pass the index number. You will pass the particular index number, that index number element object will be removed. That indexed object will be removed. Okay. So pop of 2 means 123 will be removed. In case pop of 1 means XYZ will be removed. So we'll see and run it. So XYZ will be removed here. XYZ will be removed and we will see the 123, 123 and ABC will be. Yes. Next we will see the, you have any doubts? Next we will see the reverse function. Next we will see the reverse function.
Sir,
Ma. Cheppa.
sir, can you repeat the insert operation? The last example, sir. Print a list of 2 and 1.
So pop operation. Pop
No,
function.
sir, the operation we should in insertion, sir. The last
Insert.
example.
So before the example, insert function.
Yes, sir. The last example. Print a list of 2 and 1.
A list of 2 and 1.
After extending the in the index of 2, then you have done.
Okay. So we'll see the example and we'll insert. This one.
The last one, sir.
Last
one.
Sir, last line, sir.
Yes,
A list of
last
2 of 1.
two of 1. Okay. So first we will run it and I will explain it. It will be inserted. So we'll see the program. So in the A list have 1, 2, 3 and second position have the 3, 4, 5, 1, 3 to 4 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. In the second position I have entered the second position 3 to 4, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. And the first element that's have in the 0th position element you have 3 to 4 and first position have 4, 5, 6 and second position have the 7, 8, 9. List within the another list means, so we have to choose like this. So which position will be occurred and in that position, so what element, it's a 4, 5, 6th element position. You will see in the first we will observe what is the print of A list of 2. F5. So in A list of 2 means 3 to 4 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9. We'll see the first 0th position element. In the 0th position element and first position and the second position element. You will see it. So first one is the A of 2 means like this. A of 2 of 0 means A of 2 of 0 means 3 to 4. A of 2 of 1 means 4, 5, 6 and A of 2 and again 4, 5, 6. It's also used to in 2. Save it, run it. So you'll see the 3 to 4, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8, 9 like this. Okay, are you understand?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Then I continue the reverse function. the reverse function, it returns the reverse of the list. It returns the reverse of the list. It returns the reverse of the list. You see the syntax. List dot reverse. List dot reverse. List dot reverse is the syntax. We will see the first. We will use the example, and we'll see the example, and we'll see in practical. So I will use the B list. B list equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So I will use the list B list dot reverse B list dot reverse function. So it will be the empty parent. There is no parameters in the function. Parameter in this function. It will produce. It will reverse as like this. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this, it will be converted. So you'll see that's the B list. So it's in the practical. So A equals to, sorry, B list equals to so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and reverse of the list. Same, you will use the B list, or otherwise we will use to direct print of B list dot reverse B list dot reverse. Example, list underscore remove function. I will run this file. So it will reverse the none. So must and should be, it will be assigned, and then only will print. B list equals to reverse, then print the B list. It is also none. Reverse of B list, we'll see it like this. Syntax mistake. We will use like this, colon -1. Colon -1 is possible. 7 is some mistake. P list dot reverse. So save and run. It will so you will not assign any object. You will be used like this. Directly you will use to blist dot reverse and then print the blist. You will not any assign, directly you will not print here. Okay. And next we will see the next sort function. So the sort function sort the elements, sort the list, sort the list, return the sorted list on, returns the sorted list. Returns the sorted list. And we'll see the syntax. Syntax is the list dot sort function. Here also there is no object. There is no object in the parenthesis. There is no parameters in the sort function. We'll see. We will pass in the one, 3, 2, 5, 2, 6. Again I will pass the one. And sort the function. Save as sample sort. Let's say it will be sorted 1, 1, 2, 3. I will use the 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 2, 6, 1. Here the sorted elements are 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is sorted as the ascending order. I'd say in case you will use in the descending order means you will use to reverse. So again use the blist dot reverse function, first sort and then reverse. That's blist dot reverse, and then print blist, print the blist. Save it and run it, and it will be reversed. It's a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. It will be in the descending order. Okay. And next we'll see some examples program. First, see the Python program to print the largest number in a list. Python program to print the largest number in the list. Then max, you will print the max. It will produce the largest number in the list. Max of print the max of B list. It is the largest number, that is the 6, that will be printed. So P5. So 6 will be largest number, that will be printed. Okay, this is the way. And next, second question. Find the second largest number in the list. Find the second largest number in the list. How will you solve that one? So first we want to sort the elements. So sort the element. It will be the second largest element, means it will produce the it's a ascending order. Sorted elements are like this. So 1 1 1 comma 1 comma 2 3 4 5 6. Here the second largest element is the this one. That's a index of negative indexing is the -1, -2, -3, like that. It will be second largest element, means B list of -2. B list of -2 is the second largest element. It's a print like this. You see the second largest element is this 5. You'll see you observed here, and you'll see print the second largest element is the 5. Okay, this is the second one. Second largest element in 3 steps. In C, it's a large program, but this is the 2 steps only you can write this code. This is the one of the important interview question. You will observe carefully. Next, in Python program, to put even and odd elements in a list into 2 different lists, you will separate it into even numbers as one list and odd numbers as one list. How we can design this one? So we'll see, we will create a new file, and first we will write the list, to design a list. A equals to list of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So whatever the element you will pass, I will use these elements. And so you will use the 2 lists separately. That's why you will use the even list and odd list. Even list and odd list. And then for I in A, so if of I mod 2, I mod 2 is used for even purpose. Equal to 0 means even. This the even element will be add and append the list. Append of the I. Append of the I. Otherwise, else unintended, and use the else, and you will add the odd dot append of I. Odd dot append I. We'll save it and run the file. Example even odd. Save the file and run the file. So it will not print the elements even and odd. It will print the list even and print the odd number. And save and run. So even list is there. 2 4 6 8 are the even. 1 3 5 7 9 are the odd numbers, like this. You will separate different lists usually is to print. And next we will see the Python program to merge 2 lists and sort it. Okay, 2 lists, use the 2 lists as input and merge these 2 lists and sort it. So first So I will use the new file. I will use two lists. Create the two lists 1, 3, 4. So 1, comma 3, comma 4, comma 6, comma 8. This is the one list. I will create one list, and again I will use the another list 2, 7, 9, 0 as the another list. I will add these two lists, and that means merge these two lists. So merge these two lists and sort it. Merge two lists. C equals to A plus B. This is the merging, concatenating the two lists, and then print the C, print of the C, and then sort the C. C dot sort. C dot sort these two lists, these lists, and print C. So before sorting and print it, and after sorting I will print. So we'll see and run, save the file first. So list merge, and run the file. So first print the two lists. These two lists, first 3, 4, 6, 8 and 2, 7, 9, 0 is concatenated. Concatenate means at the merging the two lists by using the plus operator. And then sort the elements by using the sort function c dot sort, and then print it. So it will be sorted like this. So ascending order. Okay, this is the programs, and if you have any doubts, please ask.
Sir, can you explain second largest element, sir?
Yes, so second largest element. Okay. So first we'll see the list. So we'll see the list to 1, 3, 2, 5, 2, 6, and 7. So first we'll sort the elements. So A dot sort will produce the, we'll see the print of A. Print of A. That A have printed, so we will observe that elements. So sorted elements are 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So these are the elements sorted like this. And so first, it's a maximum to
7's in the list.
7 is the maximum value. Second largest means, so maximum largest element is 7, and the second largest have 6. Second largest element, not the largest element. Largest element means 7. The second largest means 6. The third largest is the 5. Okay, and fourth largest is the 3. So I want the second largest element in the list. That's why I choose the back and then negative indexing, -1 and -2. I will print the second element of the negative indexing. That's why that is the second largest element, and I will print that.
2 7's in the list, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
2 7's in the list.
Two in a list means we will set. We will use to set means it is sorted out, and we will use to only one element. I will explain it in the sets. So tomorrow or day after tomorrow we will use it in the sets. On that situation I will tell. Clear? But in this situation it's have only print of a of minus 2 is the second largest element. It's a set function is there, it will provides only 1 2. It will conform to only, it will concise to only, multiple elements will be concised as one element in the sets. It will convert it into sets and then convert it into list. You will can access that one, no problem. It will be, I will be explained in the sets, no problem. But here the second largest element is the 6, that I will be printed in the second largest element. Example, second largest element. This is the second largest. 1 2 2 says the sorted list, and then second largest have the 6. In case you have a doubt on particular multiple elements is occur, you will use like this. So set of A, then you will see. So set have only 1 2, not a multiple 2s. 1 2 3 4 1 3 5 6 7. That have only one element, not the multiple elements. And
Set
then
duplicate element.
duplicate elements will be removed in the set function. It will access to only one element, and then you will convert it into list.
సార్ మురళి సార్
ఓకే చెప్పారు
సార్ ఇప్పుడు సెట్ కూడా మనము ఇండెక్స్ ని యాక్సెస్ చేసిన పాసిబిలిటీ ఉన్నప్పుడు టపుల్స్ కి అలా ఛాన్స్ ఉందా సార్?
టుపుల్ కూడా ఇండెక్సింగ్ యాక్సెస్ చేయొచ్చు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఇండెక్స్ యాక్సెస్ చేయొచ్చు, బట్ వి కెనాట్ చేంజ్ ఇట్.
ఓకే సార్.
చేంజ్ ది ఎలిమెంట్ అంటే we can use to accessing the particular element a of 2 equal to some other value we cannot assign in the tuple. In the list it is possible. That's why we can change the element into list. Tuple can be converted into list, then we can change and then you can pass it into tuple. Okay.
Okay sir. Yes sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have any doubts?